That's crazy. Hey, speaking of crazy, the mayor and the governor, like punching each other. Could you just? I know you love Democratic on Democratic crime is your favorite kind of crime when it comes to politics.
Well, that's most of it.
But isn't that crazy that a mayor would hit a governor who has so much control over how New York City, our city runs?
It really is, Joe. There's always tension between some has the city's interest and somebody who has to represent the whole state. But the governor ultimately has the greater control. The city can't do much without the state saying, okay, we authorize you to do this. So I don't understand what de Blasio's thinking. I don't think it's particularly smart. You know, there are always personal battles, but you keep them behind the scene.
Yeah. If you were governor and the mayor of the city while you were governor attacked you in that way publicly, would you A, rise above it, or B, exact retribution?
You do both. You rise above it publicly, but quietly underneath, cut somebody's legs off.
I love him.
You know,
I love him.
Yeah, you're always above the fray, except when you're not.
Well, you know,
hey, I governed New York for 12 years, and I did pretty well.
Yeah. It actually gets to governing. I mean,
it does get to
governing. You're now running for president.
Yeah.
So what were the toughest elements of you dealing with? You dealt with two mayors of New York City during your tenure. What were the tougher elements of dealing with two different mayors, two different personalities?
We honestly got along very well and worked closely together. The biggest problem were our staffs. You know, the staffs always wanted to build up their principal, and they'd quietly try to undercut the other side. And then the other side would say, aha, so they're trying to do this to us. But we never had, Rudy and I never had any direct personal battles. Mike and I never had any direct personal battles. The other part is the press, because the press in New York City advocates for New York City, and sometimes they forget that the governor has to say no to the city because you represent and lead the whole state.